I'm Fox 4 meteorologist Jamie Kagol, and this is your Storm Patrol forecast. Low 80s, mostly sunny into the 8 o'clock hour. We have had a little bit of rain coming in from the Gulf of Mexico as we have started out most mornings with the west and northwest wind. And once we get into the afternoon, it's looking relatively dry for our coastal counties and looking better for our inland counties for today. This is going to become more of a typical pattern, or this is the usual pattern with a westerly wind. Lately it's been very dry, but right now satellite radar showing mostly clear skies, a little bit of rain trying to come in to the from the Gulf of Mexico. Still seeing a little bit of dry air nearby, but we're finally getting a little moisture back into our atmosphere. And as we take a look at the temperature forecast, look at this. Already into the lower half of the 90s at the noon hour, upper 80s, Naples, Marco Island. We're off to a good start for a hot, humid day. Then watch this through the rest of the afternoon. Mid 90s all over the place. Finally, some rain cooled air. You see how those contours drop off, but it's only for a limited part of southwest Florida. It's going to be fairly deep inland for today. And as we take a look at the Storm Patrol forecast, we saw a low chance of rain early this morning in the model runs. Then by about 6 or 6:30, models started to indicate a much greater chance of rain deep inland. Other models in agreement with it. So as we play things out through the morning hours, looking relatively dry. And then at about 2 o'clock, you're going to see the sea breeze starting up. You're going to see some isolated rain popping and then pushing inland. Looks as though the east coast sea breeze will try to come across and then really kick up the showers and the downpours a notch from 5 o'clock right into 6 o'clock. And look at this, looking real good, but you got to go pretty deep inland to find it. So Lakeport, Clewiston, Moorhaven direction, maybe a little bit lower chance LaBelle, Namaqua, and then looking nearly dry for the coastal corridor for today. And the temperatures, as we saw in the forecast, low and mid 90s all afternoon long, hot and humid, some rain cooled air, but you got to get out towards Lake O to find it. Upper half of the 70s for tonight. 7-day forecast tomorrow, somewhat similar to today. We'll see the rain come in from the northwest and push southeast. It may affect some areas of the coastal corridor north of the Caloosahatchee, but primarily inland for any chance of significant rainfall. Then Saturday and Sunday, still a bit of energy in the atmosphere, a little more moisture and more scattered showers and thunderstorms for the southern half of the Florida peninsula. Some isolated rain, but mostly cloudy on Monday, and then backing off with the cloud cover. It lets those temperatures come up just a little bit, but still finding some isolated rain in the forecast there for the middle of the week. That's your Storm Patrol 4 weather forecast.